2 years ago, my boyfriend Max passed away. I can't seem to pull myself back together. Ever since the accident, certain songs literally pull me back into the past.
Lucy, you'd worked with David before, briefly, on The Politician. Did that sort of help when it came to the fact you already had this established relationship, when it came to fleshing out the relationship?
100%. I think, weirdly, he'd played my dead boyfriend before. So it was already like in it. But no, so I've actually weirdly got used to like grieving his face.
Yeah, that's fair.
And my relationship to him is like very specific. But no, it does, because I think you know each other's idiosyncrasies and how you work and how you approach scenes. And he's so collaborative, but he loves to dig into the material. And so knowing that going in was just a gift, because then you immediately get to shortcut that process and dive right in with him. And he's, such a collaborative, such an energetic scene partner. So I was so glad to be back.
We'll just have to wait for the trilogy of the Dead Boyfriend movies.
Well,
we'll have
the
to see
next
what that
one
comes
we've
next.
said that I'm going to kill him.
Oh,
in the third.
That would
It
be
has to
amazing.
happen.
I mean, you could be a Superman villain, do the next well, who
You
knows?
never know.
And Justin, you'd obviously had history with time travel in Umbrella Academy, which I love. This is a unique concept on that, but what was it about you that appealed to this particular take on time travel, which is very different?
I was drawn to it because I really do believe that music does try and travel us back to specific moments in our time, and that's always felt very real and visceral to me. So when I saw a script where it was like, oh, this is actually something that is happening that reflects how I feel, I was like, oh, this is great, this is wonderful. So
Yeah, and music is obviously central to this movie. There is an incredible soundtrack on this. So how was that weaved in on set? Because I'm guessing director Ned Benson wanted to use that while you were filming scenes, or were you like the silent disco, like Harriet and that, just pretending what's there?
No, we had, I think in the original script, very few of those songs have changed, and they were all in there. So it was useful to be able to know the tone, the kind of, because you're so in it, you're so close to the flame, it was great to see the bigger picture. But especially with those time traveling moments, we knew the trigger songs. So yeah, it was really useful, I think, to be so consumed in it.
yeah, and Ned, I don't know if you did, but he and I talked before we started filming about David's playlist and kind of the music that reflects him. So we sort of collaborated in creating that. And then even every day, I think Ned had said, this scene, these are the songs that I'm feeling for this scene. And those were always really helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think one of the joyous moments in this is when you both have a little bit of a sing-song to I'm Like a Bird in the car out loud, and then obviously Nelly Furtado is also in the movie. So did you get to sing your rendition to Nelly and work out what she thought of you?
I would never insult her in that way. Oh my god, that would be a bridge burn.
She was so sweet.
She was so
yeah,
lovely.
she actually sent us a voice note.
Yeah.
Right before we shot that scene that said like how excited she was about the film and how we're gonna showcase her song, and it just was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Nelly Furtado is talking to me right now.
Yeah, she's iconic.
Yeah.
And that song is just like,
It's a
that's one
classic
of
song.
my, transportative songs.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, and I was wondering with this, what is a particular moment, a filming moment you would love to relive? If you could play a tune from this movie and go back to when you filmed it on set, what was the particular one you go to? Obviously, Nelly, probably. You know.
Maybe also the silent disco.
I was gonna
which ironically
say,
was the one that actually didn't have music.
it was just the most beautiful LA
Yeah.
night at the Sears Tower. You could just see, all of downtown
The
from
whole
there.
expanse of LA. And there's something so exciting about night shoots anyway. But that environment, and then between all the takes, we were watching Bodies.
Yeah.
So we were having a movie night as well.
Yeah.
So it was great.
Yeah.
It's a great film to choose as well, to be
It
fair.
was.
And shooting in LA and showing these kind of different sides that we don't necessarily see on screen, I'm guessing that must have helped really to when you're creating your burgeoning relationship in the film, because it becomes a character in itself, I kind of find.
Yeah, you go, you know.
No, I was just telling Ned, like when I first read the script and I knew some of the places that we were gonna shoot, I was like, this is really exciting because I'm from LA, and when you see LA in movies, it's a lot of Hollywood. It's a lot of these very iconic spots, and I thought oh, it's nice to see more of East LA, which is not somewhere you often see. And Civil Coffee, which is where we had our first conversation. I've been there many times. So it was like really fun to feel like, oh, I'm actually shooting in my city. Yeah.
Great. Just finally, what are you hoping that audiences take from this when it comes out on Disney Plus in a couple of weeks?
I just hope for the period of time they're watching it, they're just in it and sitting with the characters and moved by it, I think. Yeah, and you go on their journey with them.